Okay guys, so this is a beautiful screw in the tire and it's holding the air pretty well actually. Okay, the tire is still solid, it has 4 psi, and I just want to show you how to do this at home. What you need is a very simple tool, and it comes from the Track Auto or any auto part supply, which is this thing here, then the rubber cement. It will come as a one kit. I don't have that packing anymore. And these plugs, those are rubber plugs, and they can be purchased separately also. Everything can be purchased separately if you like, but the trick is actually to do this kind of fast, and you can even do it on the car. You don't have to remove the wheel. I used to do it on the car all the time, but right now my wife needed the car to go to work, so we just put a spare tire on, and now I got enough time to do this. But it's good to do it kind of fast if you can, right? So I'm gonna unscrew this puppy here. Okay, it's gonna probably start leaking air. Yeah, pretty fast. So I'm not gonna be able to do this while the air is in, but you have to plug this in. This tool that will clean the hole. Try not to make another hole right next to it if you can. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave it plugged in. And this tool, what I have right here, this is kind of not exactly good tool, because these plugs which comes with it, well, if I can open them right with my gloves, maybe I can't. Okay, so you're just gonna grab one of these plugs, and they have to be soft, because when they get old they will harden. That's not good anymore. And pretty much this goes into that hook. Okay, it has to be kind of hooked in, and it's a little tough to get it in there, because there are little, as long as you get most of it in there, it should be in a good spot. But you see, when you bend it in, when you push it in, and when you push it in, you will see it just goes in completely, and then it will go all the way past this thing, and many times I would just end up with a whole plug inside a tire. Okay, so I have to put the spacer on it, or stopper, that will stop me before this whole thing goes in. Okay, and I will try to do a little better job if I can, to get at least most of it in there. Alright, so now this is ready to go, and now we have to get the rubber cement on it, and I'm going to take this out in the meantime. Well, I hope this is not dry. Okay. And maybe I am overdoing this, but I do want to make sure I got plenty of this thing here. And now, this is the worst part. You have to push it in. And it's not gonna go easy, okay? This requires a lot of muscle. Well, let me just put my weight on it. Okay. Now I got the whole thing in, and my stopper stopped me before I go all the way in with that whole plaque. Okay, and now it's another trick to take it out, because that plaque sometimes will come out with this tool. So you have to carefully kind of work it out. Okay. Now the plaque is there. And it's actually good to do it when there is no pressure in the tire, not too much pressure. Otherwise the plaque will just fly right out. Now you let it sit for 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever, just let it dry. I would say probably a good idea would be to read the instructions on this, I don't know. Doesn't say exactly. But I would say half an hour would be good, or we can always test one of these. When this gets dry, it's gonna be ready to go. I guess that's a good sign. So I'm just gonna let it sit, let it dry. Then you can take a knife, or you can just leave it as you want. Usually I take a knife, cut it off, and put the proper pressure in it, and it's ready to go. Of course, make sure it's not leaking. But this is all it takes. It's not a rocket science. It just requires a little muscle. Okay, so we let it sit for about an hour, maybe hour and a half on the sun, because that glue was not drying really fast. And it's still not dry. It's still very soft, but hopefully I would not really drive on it. Probably I would just let it sit for a day, maybe. Okay, so right now we pumped it up, and you can see it's 40 psi right now, and it's holding. It's not leaking. Put it closer, the mic. Okay, you would hear hissing, but it's not leaking right now. And now I'm just gonna take a knife and just cut this off carefully, so I don't make another hole right in the tire. But you can just leave it there if you want, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. But I think it's need to be sitting probably for a day, 24 hours before you drive on it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and we will check the pressure again tomorrow, and it's gonna be, most likely it's gonna be fine. All right, good luck with it.